What's up, YouTube? Frahaley's here, back with another video. And on this video, I'm going to be talking about what are we leaving behind 2021. We are not taking this with us 2022. So stick around and I'm going to tell you what are we leaving behind. So 2022 is coming and I refuse to be unhappy in 2022. So I don't care who and whatever's not bringing me happiness, peace, joy, fulfillment into my life, got to go. And maybe someone out here is dealing with negative, toxic energy, things that does not make us happy, things that does not bring us peace. Well, this is the video for you. The one thing that we are not bringing in 2022 with us is a negative mindset. So let me explain. It really affects our mental health, and this is not something that is good for us overall. When we have such a negative mindset, it affects us in every aspect of our life. What I notice is that having a negative mindset, it makes us angry for no reason. We are upset sometimes. We have depression. It causes resentment. It affects our mental health. What you put in here, it starts to grow. It starts to become reality. Like what you feed your brain is what your reality becomes. I truly believe that a negative mindset makes you a negative, bitter, miserable, toxic person. We do not want that. Prevents you from becoming successful. It prevents you from becoming happy. It does not bring you peace and joy in your life. It honestly brings you more anger, more resentment. You start to become even more bitter. We are going to change our mentality, and instead of saying negative things to ourselves, we're going to say, you know what, I'm going to accomplish this. Yes, it will be difficult, but I'm going to get it done. We're not going to feed ourselves bad things anymore. Like, I notice so much because, we have negative people in our family and our relationships, whatever. And that takes a toll on us. Like, we start that, and energies are very transferable. We start to feel how they feel. We start to react how they react. And it's just really not good. Negative mindset is no bueno. I don't want any of my subscribers going through life like this. If you are going through something so bad, or honestly, like, you can get yourself out of it. You have the power to get yourself out of everything. You have the power to reprogram your brain. Our brain is such a powerful, important, powerful organs in our body, because our brain controls our body, and everything that we feed our brains, it becomes our reality. So if you wake up one day and you be like, you know what, today is gonna be a bad day, you're gonna end up having a bad day. If you feed into your mind, you know what, I know I'm never gonna get here in life, I might as well give up, so let me just settle for less. Well, guess what? That's exactly what's gonna happen in your life. If you keep feeding yourself these negative things and having this bad mindset, that's exactly what your life will become. And I truly believe in that. So yeah, we are so leaving that behind. Mental health is something very important, and it's something that should be talked about a lot. And I promise you, if you reprogram your brain by reading positive books, listening to podcasts that it makes you elevate your mind, you can get out of these bad habits. Like, these bad habits, it really affects your life. It really affects your performance on what it is you do. If you have a negative mindset, guess what? You're going to start taking that out on your job. You're going to start taking that out on your kids. You're going to start taking that out on your relationship. That's how your life is going to be. Instead of setting yourself up here, you're all the way down here. And your mind is there, and it's not going to get better. You're going to keep getting yourself into depression. You're going to start arguing with people. You are in your head a lot. You feed your head so much things that are not real. You start making up fake scenarios. You start assuming the worst of the worst. And 70-80% of the time, it's not real. You start to think that the world is against you, and no, the world is not against you. You are the enemy of your life. You are delaying your purpose, your happiness, your joy. You are getting in the way of yourself. So yeah, protect your energy always. It's okay to set boundaries. Your mental health comes first, your happiness comes first, and your peace comes first. So number 2, inconsistency. So what I know about inconsistency, we are definitely leaving this in 2021. What I notice is that when we are so inconsistent, we start to procrastinate. When we procrastinate, we don't get what we need to get done. And that starts to build the habit of us becoming lazy. And when we are lazy, we don't want to do anything. So inconsistency is not good. We have to leave that behind. We got to do better. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm really like trying to be consistent with certain areas of my life. And inconsistency is not good. It's actually one of our biggest enemies. If you really want to be successful, I'm sorry guys. If you really want to be successful, if you have a goal to meet and you're being inconsistent, you are the reason why you're not meeting that goal. You are the reason why your purpose is not being achievable. Inconsistency is not good. We have to cut that off. We got to leave that in 2021, 2022. We got to be more consistent. We got to be more purpose driven, more motivated. That's what we got to do for 2022. Let's leave the inconsistency crap behind us. It's just going to delay our process of getting anything done. Like I noticed that, like me, I've been so inconsistent with certain things in my life, and then I wait for the last minute, and that's really not a good thing when you're waiting for the last minute, because then it starts to pile up, and then the problem gets bigger. Now it's getting so out of hand, and don't wait till it gets to that point. Just let's leave the inconsistent behind. If you have goals, if you have anything that you're trying to accomplish, write it down on a piece of paper. Make a mental note to yourself. Okay, and another thing I want to say about being inconsistent is that when you are inconsistent, you start to attract fear in your life. And you don't want to attract fear in your life. You want to attract faith in your life. Number 3, bad eating habits. So 2021, I'm not really happy where I'm at with my weight. So for 2021, I'm cutting out a lot of the bad food. I know Thanksgiving was literally a few days ago, but I started to look at my body and I'm like, yeah, I don't want this body. I want the body that I had years ago when I was in college. So do not eat bad food. And then for those of you who's trying to gain weight, there's nothing wrong with eating fast food or anything here and there, but just don't make it a habit, because it's not just about losing weight. It's not just about getting fit. But when you eat bad food, I notice you start to break out a lot. And you may not see the breakouts now, but you're going to see it later. It will come. You're going to wake up one day. You're going to be like, wow, I didn't have all these pimples. And it starts to affect your body. Not only that, but when you eat bad food, how do you feel after? Do you feel good? Do you feel energized? Do you feel motivated? Do you feel driven? Do you feel like you can go outside and take a walk? Or do you feel sluggish and lazy and you just don't want to do anything all day? You just feel like laying down in bed? I noticed that when I eat, like let's say McDonald's, or let's say I eat like chips, or if I drink a lot of soda, I notice that I don't feel motivated. I don't have the energy anymore. It brings me down. And all I want to do is take a nap. And then when I take a nap, I'm gaining even more weight. It's not bringing me happiness. It doesn't make me feel better. Like, it makes me even more lazy. And then as part of our mental health, you get more lazy, you start to become more depressed. So bad food gotta go. We gotta eat foods that are better for us, that gives us energy, that makes us feel motivated throughout the day. Bad food is not it. It's not only gonna, when they say what you are is what you eat, that's kind of true. When you eat so much food that are not good for you, you see it in your face, you see it in your body, but it actually affects how you are. Like, it really, really does. Like, I noticed that when I eat these terrible foods, I just become lazy and I don't want to do anything, and I start to feel like bad and I have low self-esteem. It's just not it. Let's cut the bad foods out. Let's just do that. We're leaving that in 2021. 2022, let's eat good food. Let's eat vegan food. If you don't like vegan food, you know, cut down on the rice, cut down on the meat, work out. Working out is mind, body, and soul. So if you eat good, you feel good, you look good. Number 4, things that we are leaving in 2021. We are going to be leaving jobs, careers we do not like. Like, okay, so growing up, I remember I was working in this retail store, and the environment there was so negative. It was a lot of jealousy. It was a lot of girls talking bad about each other. I didn't like the job anyways. I wasn't getting paid. I have love for some people and I have love for some customers, but I was working at a sneaker store, and like that job, it just brought me like depression. It brought the worst out of me. I would always come home. I would always have arguments with my family, with my siblings, especially with my mom. I would always have an attitude. I would take it out on my boyfriend at that time. But I knew in the back of my mind that I wasn't going to be there forever. But when you are in a job or a career, or you doing something you don't like, it doesn't bring you happiness, fulfillment, start to believe like, damn, like, I don't want to be like everybody else. They've been here all their life and they're miserable, they're depressed, they're angry, they're bitter. I remember I was thinking to myself, like, am I ever going to be happy? Like, is this what I'm going to do for the rest of my life? Because I know I don't want to be here for the rest of my life. And the energy was so bad in that job. It was always drama. It was always he said, she said. The area was horrible. Like, not only that I didn't really like the job, but I didn't like the area I was working in. The area I was working in was so bad. It was so horrible. It was like shootouts every day, someone getting stabbed, someone getting killed. It was so many fights. Like, I had a lot of resentment. Like, why did I waste my time doing this job when I could have been doing something else? At least that would bring me fulfillment. And then it didn't even pay me well. So if you have a job, career, anything that you don't like and it's not bringing you happiness and it's not bringing you fulfillment, leave that job. And if you can't leave that job, because I understand a lot of people cannot leave the job that they currently have, why don't you save as much as you can? Try to save up. Try to have a plan where you have a peace out fund. From saving up all the money, you have that money to support you while you look for something else, while you work on your hobby, while you work on your passion. You know, you don't just leave, because obviously if you working somewhere else and you can't pay your bills, just save money until when you do quit and you decide that you're ready to quit, you're like, you know what, I've saved up enough where I'm gonna be all right for the next couple of months or the next couple of weeks. Just do that. 5. So what we are not bringing in 2022, toxic family, friends, relationships. I can't stress this enough, and I already knew this was gonna come. But if you are around people that are they hate on you, they talk bad about you, they don't want to see you win, you in a relationship where it's abusive, doesn't bring you happiness, it affects your mental, you're around friends that they're just so narcissistic, they don't support you, they're not really there for you, they're only there for you when it benefits them, you gotta let that go, sis. You really, really do. It's about to be 2022, and are we gonna keep bringing the same baggage with us the next year that's coming, the brand new year that's coming? Do we want to be happy, or do we want to be miserable? Do we want to succeed, or do we want to stay in a stagnant life? Like, no, let these people go. If these people are not bringing you the peace that you want in your life, why keep them around? You know, There's gonna be people that's gonna talk about you. There's gonna be people that's gonna hate on you, never gonna want to see you win, and that's fine. That is perfectly fine. You can't control how other people are with you, but you can control how you deal with it. You can control who comes in your life and who you can remove in your life. You are the CEO. You can hire, fire, you can find better people. I truly, truly believe that when God reveals people's true colors, he replaces them with better people. So don't stay with people, family, friends, relationships that it's not going to bring you joy. It's just not worth it. We're only getting older, and it's okay to grow apart from people. That doesn't mean that there's drama, but then if there's people that is constantly bringing you down, they don't support you, they don't elevate you, they don't want to see you win, they don't motivate you, you're in a relationship that makes you depressed, you're always crying every day, you're always hurt every day, you're always angry every day, sis, you gotta let that go. Do so much better. There's a bigger world out there, and I know you don't see it now because you are in this small bubble with this negative cycle. But if you truly let it go, he will open doors for you. He will open opportunities for you. He will give you the best of the best. He will give you a life of abundance. You will truly feel peace. Like, you may not feel it now, but you will feel it later. You got to do things that, you got to be with people that makes you happy. You got to be around people that uplifts you, not put you down. You cannot be in a relationship that constantly disappoints you. You are the one who's going to be picking up the pieces. You are the one who's going to be left with a broken heart, while that person is going to be moving on with their life, not giving a damn about you. We just got to do better. If you around people that are, like I said, toxic, negative, jealous, hating on you, remove yourself from that situation. Trust me, there's a reason that's happening to you. There's a reason why you were around these type of people, and 2021 is all about rebirth. You have to take you have to sit back and you have to realize who was really there for you, who you want in your corner and who you don't want in your corner, because I believe that this year God and the universe has a way of revealing people's true colors to you. So if you want to live a happier life, you want to live a joyful, peaceful life, get rid of these people. Get rid of negative people. Get rid of people that don't want to see you happy. Get rid of people that don't have good intentions to your heart. It's just not worth it. You can do this, ladies. Like, we all could do this. We have the power. It all starts from our mindset. If you have a negative mindset, that's where you're going to be. That's who you're going to attract. But if you have a positive mindset, you're going to attract good things. And I'm so sorry if I'm all over the place. I hope you guys really get the message, and I hope I'm giving you guys great content. But if it does not evolve you, do not involve yourself. I think that's how the quote go. Man, whatever. But yeah, let's do better. 2022, let's have a life of abundance. Let's have a life of prosperity. Let's have a life of peace. That's always really, really important. Great health. We could do this, ladies. And thank you guys for watching this whole video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys are feeling any different, you guys have a comment, anything that you guys want to talk about, comment me right below. Also, add my Instagram. It's actually forhaley's_. So if you watched the whole entire video all the way, you haven't subscribed, you haven't liked my video, you haven't comment, what are you doing, sis? Like my video, comment, subscribe, share, leave your thoughts below. Remember, guys, this is a safe place. And I will see you back in another video.